Actually, our older two kids are adopted from foster care. All of our kids are adopted, but the first two came from foster care. And so in 2019, we decided to go through the certification process, and we chose Youth for Tomorrow, mainly because it was down the road. But we fell in love with the agency and the mission. And since then, we've had 42 kids in our home.
When Deb and I were dating, she talked about her heart for fostering and becoming a foster parent and maybe adopting. I was not fully on board at that time, but we had discussed it, prayed about it, and shortly after that, after praying about it and talking to her, I fell in love with the idea as well, and we started the process. And as Deb says, we adopted our two older daughters and our youngest daughter as well.
Well, when we meet kids, we usually meet them on their worst day. So our job is to be a safe place to land and a safe place to heal. And sometimes kids are with us a couple days, and sometimes they're with us, the longest we've had is 10 months. So it's our job just to meet them where they are and support them and just be unconditional.
To see them and see what their eyes light up like, oh wow, that's great kind of thing, or something new to them, and they get all excited about it. And like she says, we see them on their worst day, they come in, they're scared, they're like, eyes are like glazed over, they have no idea what they're doing. And I don't blame them, they're coming to a strange house with strange people, but we try to make them feel as comfortable as possible. And some of the fun part is hearing stories from the YFT teachers saying how much they've enjoyed being in our house and how comfortable they are.
The agency supports you. If you have questions, if you don't speak Spanish, don't let that stop you. If you speak Spanish, you should really consider it. But they are definitely there to support you and to help you every step of the way. And your house doesn't have to be perfect. You don't have to be perfect. I think that's the main thing. If you just love kids.
I get a joy out of watching these kids grow and learn new things and open up. It's just a lot of fun.
We had two little girls for 2 months that were 6 and 4, and those were two kids that were really difficult for us to let go of because we just fell in love with them. They called me Elsa, Mama Elsa, and they called him Senor Papa. And it was just the cutest thing because they really were ingrained in our family, and we were thrilled when they went home. But again, that was, that's when you fall in love with these kids and you feel your heart start to ache a little bit when they leave, that's when you know you've done your job. To learn more on becoming a foster parent, call Youth for Tomorrow at 703-425-9200 or go to youthfortomorrow.org and click on the foster care tab for more details.
These kids could really use your help. There are children in our area that really need foster parents.